Blog Talk Radio.
Before you love me, you gotta respect me, baby. Before you hold me, our hearts gotta connect, baby. If you're with me, then you're with me, and you're not with no one else. And if you want me, then accept.
Hey. This is Total Business with DJ.
Hey, and Miss Vicky's in the house.
What did you like our new song? Oh, go ahead.
I did. I enjoyed it. If you love me, then you're going to respect me.
Amen,
right?
Amen. So as we promised, we told you we was working on some new music. So that's one of the new songs that we'll be playing. And we want to give credit to Elevate Your Game. Elevate Your Game is the author of that music. They have a program where they mentor high school students, and they go out into the high schools and they mentor the children. So that is part of their program. They have a music program, and they have someone write songs and play songs, and they have videos on their website, Elevate Your Game. So check it out. Check out their music program, and it's all positive. All the songs that we'll be playing from there will be positive and uplifting for our youth. And even though it's geared toward youth, those songs speaks to everyone. So, thank you, Elevate Your Game. All righty then, Miss.
Thank you, Elevate Your Game. Yeah, I wanted to give a shout out and give some love to our sponsor. We at Tunnel Vision, we appreciate our sponsor at WEXP 88.3, and then Eon H2O Water. We just want to give a shout out and send our love and appreciation for allowing us to host the show. Without her giving us this vehicle, we probably wouldn't be doing it today. So we thank her for that. That we every Sunday faithfully we can do a show. Also, we wanted to give some information that. Until further notice, we'll be just doing 30 minutes, but we will be getting back to an hour, but we will let you know. But right now we're doing a 30-minute show.
I could hardly wait.
And,
I'm running out of time to talk.
Right. And the other thing is I wanted to give a shout-out. I wanted to do an unsung hero today, and the unsung hero are the parents that are raising children, and I just want to give kudos to parents, and I wanted to highlight more especially single parents, and I mean single female parents and single male parents. Just wanted to give a shout out to them. A lot of times, you know, I don't really think, even me being a parent, because I was a single parent before, and I really didn't look for people to give me credit for parenting because that's just what I was going to do anyway, because I chose to have a child and raise them. So, but I feel like they don't get the praise that they should get, especially, actually, out of the two, I think women get more praises than men. But I did want to give props to women as well, but I really want to give props to men because there's a lot of men that have taking on that task as being a head of a father without a wife, without a mother in the home, and it's just them raising the children, and you know that's really unheard of in the masses. I'm not saying it's not happening ever, but I'm saying it's becoming more and more noticeable, and I think maybe even more and more popular. Where men are actually stepping up and taking on the parenting position of raising their children. And it's not even just same gender as far as it being a male child. They're raising girls too. So I just wanted to give them kudos and tell them, you know, we appreciate you. We appreciate the example that you are setting for other men and even for the children, males and female children, the example that you're setting for them, so that can help pave the way and strengthen their mind and the way to even think about the world. And then to the women, I just want to, I'm a woman too, so I know what it's like. I know about the good days and I know about the bad days, and I know about the days you just want to just be left alone, but you still have to keep on doing that. You still have to continue to parent and continue to take care of your children and do those things. So I just wanted to give you all the kudos and tell you to, be encouraged, and we're proud of you. We know you're doing the best you can with what you have. And even when things don't look like it's working out, just believe that it's going to work out. Just don't give up on your children. And I know a lot of you have not given up, but I know being a parent myself, I have been in a place where I'm like at the point where I want to give up, but I didn't give up. But I'm human, and so are you. So I just wanted to, encourage you and tell you that we appreciate you women. We really do. We appreciate you mothers for stepping up, even guardians that step in and parent children as well. We have grandmothers, we have grandfathers that step in. You even have spiritual parents. So we just appreciate all of you. But I just really wanted to highlight the single parents. So if you know somebody that's a single parent, it would be a really good thing to give back to them by just encouraging them and telling them the good things about their parenting, or tell them how good it is that they're a parent, and encourage them and recognize the good things that they do. Because a lot of times in society today, a lot of times people focus on the negative, and you never know what words that you may say to that parent that may even give them the encouragement that they needed at that moment. You never know. So that's what I wanted to say. DJ Deacon, what do you want to say now?
Yes. I just wanted to say thank you for bringing that up, and also add aunties and uncles and all that are helping to raise children. But I was looking up something pertaining to parents, and this was on fox2detroit.com. And this is a social issue talking about homelessness. So this was a homeless father. That's why I'm bringing it up, because we were talking about parents. And most of the time in society, I hate to say it, but it's the truth, when the parents are talked about, it's mostly talking about the women. So I'm going back to what Ms. Vicky said about fathers. They don't get a lot of props. Homeless father of 5 cannot find shelter that takes men with children.
Interesting.
And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because society focuses on the mother and not the father.
Yeah.
And going back to what Ms. Vicky was saying, we're not knocking mothers at all. But we do have single fathers out there where the mothers have walked out for whatever reason. But it's just not men walking out. Women do too. And there are fathers that are stepping up, and they're being single fathers, and they're taking care of their children. So when I seen this, it was just heartbreaking, because that's the way society is. So as change agents, we need to continue to help change that fathers are raising children too. And sometimes they may be homeless, and somebody, whoever it may be, maybe it could be us, I don't know, we could think about that, open up shelters, or have shelters for men that have children.
Right.
I just wanted to throw that
You
out
know
there.
what? I actually experienced working with 2 men at the same time that were single parents.
Okay.
And one of them actually had like around that amount of children. He had 4 or 5 children. So the school would call him at the job, and he would have to leave and go check on one of his kids, or whichever one it was. But he was actually a single parent, and the mom, I don't know her situation, why she wasn't there, but he was raising them kids, and it was boys and girls, and they were all like elementary school age. Yeah, so that stuff is live and real today. It may have been some things going on, years ago, but it's not in the media. And like I said, um, that's why it's so important to give people's flowers while you can. So we wanted to do this unsung hero and recognize people that aren't recognized. And so I know that fathers, especially single fathers, haven't been recognized. The women have been being recognized, but even they still need to know too, because a lot of women are wearing both hats and been doing that for years. But I'm just saying it's becoming more popular and more relevant in my life, where I've ran into or met men that are actually picking up the torch and they taking on that parent role by themselves, and they not even necessarily looking for a woman to help them either. So I'm saying the ones that I've actually came across, they were very mature and everything. So I also, did you want to say anything else about that? Because I wanted to mention about 9/11.
That's why. That's why. Can I say this real quick though? I just want to say this one.
Sure, you can.
Thank you. Social issues do not discriminate. So ponder on that. Social issues do not discriminate. It could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be disabled, it could be alternative lifestyle. It doesn't matter. So the more you out there, you're walking around, don't get so caught up in thinking that a social issue won't come down your lane. And please, let's help her do better with trying not to be judgmental, because you don't ever know when it's going to come down your lane. So on that note, I'll turn it back over to Miss Vicky so she could talk about 9/11.
Yeah, we just wanted to do a tribute, pay tribute to the people who were affected by 9/11. We just had the anniversary a couple of days ago on the 11th of that tragedy, and it's just a sad thing that happened, and a lot of people still aren't healed from it. Now, some people may have gotten healed from it, but I know a lot of people still aren't healed from that and haven't recovered from it. Some people became disabled, some people's lives were lost, parents lost, children lost, siblings or family members, close friends. So we just want to pay tribute to those people and just pray and believe that they're getting the resources that they need, and that they're getting the resources that they need from God, just to be sane and not have to rely on medication and things like that. But if they have to use medication, that is used, just to get them back where they need to be, but not being dependent on it where they become addicts or things like that. I just pray that everything is fine with them, and that their families are fine, and that they have all the resources that they need to get through this. Because I know, even though that was a while ago, what year was that? Was that 90? What year was that?
I don't want to quote the anniversary. I think it's like 18 years.
Okay,
ago.
you can tell us. You can tell us maybe before we get off the show. But I know that the anniversary was on the 11th. Yeah, yes, I think it was. I want to say it was 92 or some. I forget what year. But anyway, you can correct me later. Yeah, but we just wanted to take that time to pay tribute.
And I just wanted to add that because I watch it every year, a little piece of it, because they do it every year where they pay tribute and every family member say their names. So I was watching it this time, and it was touching that some of the members that were getting up to the mic and reading off names, family members, those children, they're grown now. But some of the people that died had children that are grown now, and because that happened to their parent, some of them became firefighters. If their parent was a firefighter or a rescue, a first responder, some of the children that were speaking the other day grew up to do the jobs that their parents were doing to pay tribute. So I thought that was
That's awesome. Yes, that is so awesome. That is touching. Wow, God is good.
So moving on, we got a lot to talk about in a little time. We wanted to do our our social media activities first. So once again, we appreciate you, listeners. We wouldn't. Well, I won't say that because I was about to say we wouldn't be where we are without you. So I won't say that. I'll say that you guys add to it. But first and foremost, we give God all the praise because He is the reason why we're sitting here doing this show. And you listeners come second in listening. And please continue to listen and continue to share. And we appreciate you. So
yeah, we appreciate you.
With that being said, you can reach us at Divine Victory, social media, Divine Victory Ministries on Facebook. Remember, as I always say, repetition, when you're looking at Facebook, make sure there's more than one Divine Victory. Make sure you're looking at the one that says Divine Victory, and you're going to see a key in the middle, and that's our symbol for a reason, because we share the 3 keys of awareness. Key number 1 is education. Key number 2 is awareness, and key number 3 is empowerment, and that's what we do. We do those 3 things, whether it be through the radio, whether it be we go out and speak, we do skits, whatever, you get the point. So we appreciate you. Also, we are on Twitter. Hashtag is DVM418. We also have an Instagram page, all small letters, Divine Victory Ministries. And we also are welcoming donations. And we don't have a price. Any donation will help. We're continuing doing what we're doing. So our website is divinevictoryministries.com. And if you want to donate, go to the site or look at the little, our tabs where it says donating, you can donate. And all the donations are tax deductible because we are a 501c3. So, did I get all of the social media out of the way, Miss Vicki?
Yes, you did. I was getting ready to ask you, how are you doing? You sound tired.
Well, it's been a long week. You know what I'm saying? When you do, how can I put this? When you do what you're called to do, or you know your purpose in life, it's joyful. It's enjoying, and it is, but it can be kind of time draining. So I've had a festive week, and be praying for me because hopefully it'll work out. Next week's show, I'll be able to share part of the reason why I'm tired right now. I'll be speaking on hidden disabilities. So the opportunity hasn't been given for me to speak, and it'll be in Long Beach, California. I'll put the information on our Facebook page if anyone is interested. But thank you, Vicki, for being transparent. I guess like you said, we tunnel vision. We speak the truth. So speaking the truth, speak the things that we don't want to hear. I did not want to hear that I was tired, but okay, I will receive that. It's all good. Okay, moving right along. What else can we talk about?
Well, at least your voice changed. At least your voice changed. You don't sound tired anymore.
Okay, because you done called me on it now. You done embarrassed me now. God dang. It's all good. Where's the love? It's all good.
It is done in love, like Michael Jackson said, with love.
Now you want to take, even though it's Michael Jackson, she knows I use that all the time. I ain't use that in a minute. She going to use my word. Okay. So we're going to move on to our Did You Know moment, September 15th, which is today. There are 107 days remaining until the end of the year. This has become fascinating to me because before I did the show, I could care less. Man, I'm adamant about this. Man, now don't see me on those streets asking me how many more days of the year it is because this is only for the show. I'm not going to remember that tomorrow, so don't ask me. Okay. Also, I was looking up national, I guess that's what it's called, National Calendar Day. I didn't even know this existed. But due to the show, we got to do research, so I'm finding out a lot of stuff. So, September 15th is Wife Appreciation Day. I didn't even know they had no mess like that. Wife Appreciation Day. It's on the third Sunday. So today is the third Sunday. Wait a minute, my phone want a trip. Go away, go away.
The
Wife
third
appreciation.
Sunday of September.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we got. I thought you was going to start singing a song. Okay. By the Temptations. Okay, that's a whole other show. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Okay, another show. Wife Appreciation Day on the third Sunday in September. Come on now, we time going now. Provides an opportunity for spouses to show appreciation to their wives. Okay. Moving on.
Another opportunity. I thought it was just Valentine's Day, so now we got the third Sunday in September. All righty then. I said this is another opportunity because that's an opportunity to show you love your spouse.
All righty then. That's right.
Yeah, that's my favorite day. Valentine's Day. That's a reason to show love to my honey.
So now you can add a Wife Appreciation Day. So for all you wives up there, now you got Mother's Day, you got you got Mother's Day, you got Valentine's Day, and now you got Wife Appreciation Day. I can't wait till while I'm looking. I hope they got a single day. I'm gonna look that sucker up. Okay, moving on.
They probably do.
Okay, well, I'm gonna find
people like you said, equal. We always say equal opportunity. Didn't you just say equal opportunity? So, it's equal opportunity. So just because they said Wives Day, you best believe they figured out how to be a Father's Day.
Yeah, because they got Grandpa's Day, Child's Day. Yeah, I don't know why they got no Child's Day, but anyway. Moving on.
I mean, you said fathers. I meant to say husband.
We got you. It ain't going to be on the Inquirer tomorrow. That's fine. Ain't no defamation and all that. Ain't no liability going on up in here. Okay. It's also National Linguini Day. I love me some linguine, I didn't know it was a difference, but it is a difference. Linguine and spaghetti is totally different. Okay. They more skinnier, I'll take linguine over spaghetti.
Aren't they the flat ones?
I don't know nothing about no flat ones. What do you mean when you say flat?
Like it's I don't think it's round. I don't think linguine is round. I think it's like a flat.
They're stringy like spaghetti. They just skinny. Is that what you mean by flat?
I thought it was flat. No, I was saying flat. When I say flat like paper, but not as thin as paper. I thought it was like that.
It's flat like paper. See, I can't even finish the rest of the show with our script. What the heck is that?
Okay, we're going to have cooking lessons so I can tell you. Maybe shopping lessons. Mm-hmm. We're going to have a pasta lesson. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, my God.
And
okay,
we'll
moving
clear
on.
That up.
Yes, we do that. Okay, one more thing, a little tidbit. Did you know? Friday was Friday the 13th, right? And most of the time when Friday 13th come around, everybody want to be like talking about the black cat and all superstition. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I be up at 4 in the morning. Don't ask me why. I'm just telling you I be. And I heard this tidbit on the news because I'm a news person. And they were giving us the history. So I just had to share because it's definitely not what we've been taught. Okay? So the superstition surrounding this day may have a rise in the Middle Ages, originating from the story of Jesus. You hear me? I had no idea. From the story of Jesus' Last Supper and crucifixion, in which there were 13 individuals present in the upper room on the 13th of Nisan, Moody, Thursday, the night before his death on Good Friday. There is no black cat nowhere in that paragraph. So where did they get that? I'm going to have to look that up now. Okay.
Somebody made it up. Somebody probably got a whole nother theory.
Okay, obviously.
So.
Okay, we only got 5 more minutes. So what else we want to talk about in the 5 minutes? You got something you want to talk about?
Well, I was thinking maybe we can discuss. You know what I have a problem with? What about Stars? I want to talk about a TV show that we watch. Stars,
and why do you have a problem with that, Miss Vicky?
Because the way they ended it, it's like they didn't even like have. You know how you have a
Well, first you got to give a recap. You got to give a recap really quick because people might not know what the heck you're talking about.
Okay, Stars is the show that comes on. What channel does it come on?
Fox.
It come on Fox, and that's channel 11 in some areas, but Fox TV, Stars is on that channel, and you have Queen Latifah. What's another artist that's on there that's known?
Quincy something. His godfather is Quincy Jones. I can't think of his name right now, but I think it's Quincy Brown. But anyway, he on there. But anyway.
What's her sister name on there, on the show?
Star.
Queen Latifah's sister.
Oh,
on
Brandy.
The show.
Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy. So Brandy's on there. So anyway, my point is that it's kind of messed up that they not bringing that show back, and they ended the show in such a disruptive way. Like, people was getting shot. We assumed that they died, but we don't know who died. But it was like a whole shootout in the dang reception. Because even one of the girls,
people that died was Dinah Ross's. How could I forget that? Dinah Ross's son. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, and that was the one playing Queen Latifah's son.
No, that was the one that was with the girl. That was.
Oh yeah. My bad. I got to mix it.
Yes,
you're right. The son, Dinah Ross' son that died was the one that was married. It was their reception. Yeah. But I'm just saying the way sometimes I don't know how it go in Hollywood, but it's like I don't know what's going on. Why all of a sudden they just be cutting stuff off in the middle of a story and then leave us hanging. So I guess they want us to write in, right? Do they want us to write in or something? Yeah, because some of these shows have really good storylines, like Queen Sugar, Have Nots. They have Greenleaf. They have really good storylines, and it's another show that I like is Saints and Sinners.
Power. Power.
Oh yeah, Power's good too. But Power has a really good message. Next week we can talk about talking about Power and those type of shows. But the shows that I was more focusing on was the ones that have the social issues that kind of hit on the things that we kind of talk about. So those shows right there. Star was almost up there with. I ain't gonna say it was as good as You know what? I'm not even gonna rate it like that. I think it was on the same level as Queen Sugar. But you know, Saints and Sinners and Greenleaf, both of them are talking about the church. They're talking about people that go to church. So I think that's a good suggestion to tell people to watch that, so you can get a reality of what people go through. Because some people kind of put Christians on a pedestal, or they feel like they're supposed to be so perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about people that ain't Christians. They really judge us. I mean, you know how the whole thing go back and forth with Christians being judgmental, but they got folk that ain't Christians that's very judgmental of Christians.
Y'all see Vicky's voice elevated.
We're gonna have to follow up on this conversation, and so they need to know that we are all people. You know, Christians or not, and we have our little things that we go through, but we have a way of how we deal with it, you know.
We
have to close out because we in our last few minutes.
Okay,
like,
but I got to
we
say
probably
this,
in the.
Okay. We got a second. Going back to Power.
60
you were
seconds.
Like, you want to talk about other stuff? Power has got social issues in it too. Anyway, it's been great. We'll see you next week. We're gonna play
and we will.
Go ahead.
And we're gonna follow up with all that stuff we talked about. But as we go out, go ahead, DJ Dika, have your way with our music. We love y'all.
Wish they see me for me, me for me. Wish they see me for me, just me but they.
See ya, reflection of of a girl's depression from voices concerned about her.